Hi, I'm Dr. Alexander at All Creatures Animal Clinic. I'm going to show you how to draw up the medications. This is for liquid medications that have been dispensed for your pet. So you should have the medication and you should have a oral dosing syringe. First thing, you're going to want to double check your dose. So this particular dose says 0.5 cc's. That is 0.5 cc's is also mLs and cc's is the same thing, is just at right there to that 0.5 mark. And we've marked it in this particular case. We'll try to do that when we can. It may not be marked, but you can still measure it. You want to get the top of the black in the plunger, so where the actual medication goes up to that 0.5 marker is your total dose amount. So you're going to want to press in and twist off. And then you're going to want to insert your syringe in. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult and you have to put some pressure in to insert. And then for most liquid medications, you want to make sure it's well shaken. So you shake it. You can do this before you uncap it or after you have the syringe in. And then you turn it upside down and then you draw back. Now often there'll be a little bubble in there. Best way to get that bubble off is to draw more medication than you need. And you can go up and down if it's not flowing well. That'll usually get it flowing again. Draw more medication than you need. If there's bubbles in there, you can give it a little flick to bring them to the top. And then push up until you hit the right amount for your measured dose. The top of the black is right at the marked amount. Turn it back upside down and take it out. After you've given the medications, you'll see that there's a little bit of medicine left over in the tip of the syringe. We call this the hub. That is fine. The dosing is calculated so that is not what they're supposed to get. That's just the leftover in the syringe, so not a problem. But if you want to keep your syringes from getting gunked up, you're going to want to just rinse them out. Just take a little bit of water. It doesn't have to be squeaky clean. Pull a little bit of water up in each. Pull a little bit of water up in each and then rinse it out. It's not perfect, but it'll dilute it a little bit and it'll stop them from getting sticky. We're going to show you how to give oral medications to a bearded dragon. This would apply to other reptiles as well. So this is Scar. He's a bearded dragon and he needs some oral meds. So we're going to show you our best technique. It's good to get like a hand towel or a blanket or something that's a little bit bigger than him because you want to kind of take the legs out of play. So make a little bib under his neck. Swing it around his backs. I'm not trying to restrain him too much. I'm just trying to get it so he's not clawing at me with his little claws. I've already drawn up my oral medications. So the best technique is to kind of just wedge open their mouth by coming at it from the sides. You're not going to have a lot of success if you start coming from the front, but if you come from the sides and kind of just work your way between the lips, a lot of times they'll often be like, hey, and start licking and kind of fighting you, and he might thrash his head a little bit. And that's your opportunity to head on inside. So once you get the lips parted a little bit, you just kind of wedge back and forth. Wedge, 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 until you get an opening. And then you take advantage of that. Sorry, baby. And get it inside. They don't like it. Just depress all the medication. Oh my goodness. And then make sure they're okay. Put them back in their enclosure.